Oracle, I'm T the Oracle. Ooh, I see some people are here already. Hey, Brina, how are you? I know y'all probably shocked to see my face here. Just kind of wanted to get on the camera today. But anyways, how is everybody doing today? Happy Friday. Thank you for tuning in once again. It's the weekend. We made it. So, of course, we're going to do our energy reading for today, and then we'll go into answering questions. Let me make sure I turn my tablet down here. Hold on. All right. So, of course, I see Brina is the first person. So after her, we'll definitely, she'll be the first person, and then we'll go ahead and get into the question. So if you do have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat, and then I will answer them in the order that they are received. And again, thank you for tuning in. Happy Friday. So let's see what's the message for today. All right. And y'all don't forget to click the like button. Yes, Brina, thank you so much. Thank you for liking. Okay, Yalda, I will get to you. Give me just a moment here. First card is immunity. Second card is intuition. All right, and then the last card that we have here is the prayers card. All right, yup, happy Friday. We done made it, y'all. It was an interesting week, but we done made it, okay? All right, so first card we have here for this energy reading for Friday, or shall we say for the weekend, right? You have the immunity in reverse, and then you have this intuition card here. Look, let me tell you something. What this is telling me so far is if you are, if you've been in the market for giving people multiple chances and giving them the benefit of the doubt, I think it's about time for you to stop that. Really use your intuition here and see what spirit is telling you, okay? Because you keep giving people immunity and giving them passes and just letting them just do whatever. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Happy Friday, happy Friday. So if you're just giving people passes and you just letting them go all willy-nilly in your life, and you taking them for what they say, taking their word just for face value, stop giving them immunity. Okay, no, okay? And you might have been praying and meditating and whatever else you do, and you're saying, you know, spirit, God, whoever it is that you pray to, you like, reveal it to me, help me to understand what is it that's going on. They're like, I'm answering your prayers is right in front of you. If you stop giving this person the benefit of the doubt and really listen to what I'm saying, your prayers are answered. Pay attention. Okay, so pay attention. That is the key word today. Pay attention. Listen to your intuition. Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. Look, we're in 2024, okay? And, you know, people say that every year. We're in 2019, we're in 2023, we're in next thing we're going to say we're in 2030. Doesn't matter the year we in, maybe, but it just represents progression. We are progressive people. We're supposed to be progressive. We're supposed to be moving forward, right? So in our progression and in moving forward, we're supposed to be growing and learning from our mistakes, from the red flags, just learning and growing in life. So within this progression, take the time to really understand what's being revealed to you. Understand it, even if you don't like it or not, and then move from there. That's how you progress, okay? Sure, Melissa, I'll pull a card for you after that. I'm just trying to win the day. LOL, I hear you. I completely understand. Sometimes we got to get by day. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Brina. She was the first to the chat. Thank you. All right, and then Yalda, and then Melissa. Definitely, Melissa is at the top today, girl. Okay, so Brina, let's see here. Oh, I just hate my hair just stick out right here. It just bothers me. This little bitty piece. My hair always grows in just like different lengths, but y'all don't care, whatever. Okay, so I would like to know more about the man I would marry. Maybe what he'd say to me, details if possible, many thanks. Okay, so more about the man that you will marry. Okay, so let's see what we have here. What deck are we gonna go with? Oh, very interesting. So we already see this is about to be a different type of weekend because we're not even going to the same decks that we always use. Okay. Okay. Okay, so for Brina, more about the man that she will marry. Let's do a few shuffles here. All right. Let's do 2 more shuffles, and then we are gonna get started. 1 more. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is the first card. Oh, let me pull the chat up. All right, change your mind. That's the first card that came out. Fearless. Okay. Starseed. Very interesting. You know, I'm gonna pull 6 cards. Voice, reversed. The up card. I know y'all probably like, we ain't never seen these cards before. She always using the same old decks. New decks today. Looks like it's some new energy coming in. Okay, last card is, what does this say? Confidence. All right. So this one is in the reverse. All right. So let's go back to all of the cards that were pulled, put this together and see what's going on about the man that you will marry. Okay. So first off, we have the change of mind card and we have the fearless card here. Okay. So when I think about these 2 cards together, and then the last card that was pulled with this was the Starseed card. So what I'm getting from this 3 card spread first off top is he's the type of person who number 1, I would say that he's open-minded. He has broadened his horizons. So whether that's through education, whether that's through life experience or both, or just being the type of person and having the characteristics of someone who always has a thirst for knowledge, someone who is always willing to learn, someone who is like a sponge, someone who always wants to know more, okay? And in his quest for understanding life, learning more, and just wanting to grow and progress, and remember that's the energy that we're in for this weekend, he's able to consciously change his mind when needed. So this does not mean this person is like a wishy-washy person, or it doesn't mean that he kind of sways with the wind, but more so a person who likes to analyze, learn more about the situation, learn more about things, and then they're able to develop their thought process and what they think about something. So this person is a careful thinker. They like to consider things. And I think that's a good thing, because when they like to consider things, then that means they are more than likely to take your feelings and your concerns into consideration as well. So that's a really good thing. Hi, YMCYBF. -GSMB. That's like a tongue twister. Okay, hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for clicking the like button. And if you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat. Yeah, so that's the type of person that he is so far, okay? Now, on building upon that, you have that fearless card, right? And of course, we know what fearless means is, but to me, in building on what we just stated, this also me the energy of a person who stands their ground, stands on what they believe in. Almost, it's giving me almost like an advocate feeling, like a person that really stands up for rights, a person that stands up for people. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call. I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. This is giving me a person who really stands up and stands by your side, okay? So this is a really good thing. This is a person who will have your back, will be your backbone if needed, but has a backbone as well, okay? So that's a very good thing, okay? Then you have this star seed card, okay? That's a really long name. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, people like, yeah, that is a long name. That's like a tongue twister. And like, I get tongue tied a lot because I like to talk fast. And somebody just recently told me that I talk fast like my aunt. So it's really weird, but I do recognize it now. I do talk fast, I think. But anyways, that's why I stumble over my words sometimes. But anyways, yes, so that's like really alpha energy. Someone that is, you know how a lot of times I can't speak for all women, but I know a lot of women who feel the same way that I feel. But I feel like a lot of women now in this day and age are really looking more for the man of yesterday or yesteryear, meaning like a man that was a man that was strong, a provider. You know, when men and women get together, despite what people say about roles, gender roles, different things like that, we live in a society where everything is roles. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm new to your channel. Hey, Crystal, thank you. We live in a society where we are working within these roles. So I don't feel like you can totally eliminate roles because that just doesn't make sense. But at the same time, you're not defined by your role, if that makes sense. So I feel like a lot of women in this day and age, they're looking for a man of yesteryear who has those specific characteristics of what a man knows he's supposed to do, right? Which is, we look for a man to provide. We look for a man to protect. As nurturers. Sure, you can ask a question. Go ahead and put it in the chat. And then you would be after, I think the last person. I forgot who it is. I think it's Melissa or YMCYBF if they put a question in. That's what we're looking for. I know me. I mean, I have a man, but that's what I like, right? And I feel like a lot of women are in the same predicament where they're looking for that as well. And I can only speak for women. So I ain't gonna tell you what men looking for. I probably could, but I'm not a man, so I'm not gonna speak on that, but I'm telling you what women looking for. So in saying all of that, yes, to what you said about an alpha male. So he's giving that energy of a man of yesteryear, meaning I understand who I am. I understand my role. I understand that I am here to protect you, to provide security, for you to feel safe. You understand what I'm saying? In addition to providing for the family. Now, if you work, that's fine. If you don't want to, it's still fine. You understand what I'm saying? But he's that type of man that understands, I know my role. Okay? Hey, Earth Angel. Hey, Yelda. I'll get to you next, after whoever's next. Yelda. Yeah, so that's the Starseed card. And welcome, everybody. Don't forget to click the like button. And I know y'all are just like, wow, she's showing her face. I do show my face from time to time. Okay, here's the voice card, which is in reverse. Now, what this tells me is, with this card, is the fact that, ooh, okay, so remember we were saying he's like an alpha. He's a strong person. He understands his role. He's like a quiet force, but when he speaks up, everybody shut up. Everybody's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's not to play with. He's not to play with. So on one hand, you know, he's understanding, he's nurturing, you can talk to him, different things like that. But at the same time, people know not to mess with him. And that's a really good thing when people set those boundaries for themselves, when people why is it glitching? Sorry, y'all. But it's good when people know boundaries of another person and they know how far that they can go with them. So you gonna have a man, a husband, a protector, a provider, where people respect him and know how far to go with him. So they're not gonna try him on certain instances. That's what that means, right? And I forgot to go with this Starseed card. This tells me that he's really well connected as well. And just, you know how we always say women are intuitive, you know, we're connected to source, we're spiritual, we're clairvoyant, you know, clairsentient, we're empathic, but we kind of like attribute that more to women, I guess, because we are the nurturers and we're more connected to those type of things. You know, we give life from the dark realm, the inner realm, and bring it into the spiritual realm and bring it into the physical existence. So we are connected. But a lot of times sometimes we really don't contribute that to men. So in that respect, I'm saying with the Starseed card, he has a good balance of both sides. You understand what I'm saying? You know, sometimes men can be just very masculine. You're like, oh my God, you just don't understand anything. This one tells me that he's balanced. Okay, so he can understand, he can be empathetic at the same time. And then with this voice card being reversed, this also tells me that he knows how to play the background. So you know how sometimes some men like to be in the limelight. They like to be the center of attention. You're just like, whoa, that's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you really don't think about men wanting attention. You kind of think about women because, you know, our looks, we get attention, right? But you kind of don't think about a man. You see a handsome man, you're like, okay, he's cute or whatever. That's it. You know, he fine, whatever. Right? But he's really comfortable with staying in the background and playing his position and watching you glow and watching you glow up or watching you radiate your essence or your energy and kind of sit back like, yeah, that's mine. That's my woman. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have to say too much, but you already know he's in the background. He got your back. You know, it's like that great protector energy where you feel like you don't have to worry about anything. He got you. You have the up card, and then you have the confidence card, which is in reverse. Now, this tells me he's a good, what do you call that? Encourager as well. And that's very good with those times where you get to a point with yourself where you may feel as if you don't feel too good, or you feel like you lost yourself, or you feel confused, or you don't feel good about your weight, or you just don't, you know what I mean? He's more of an encourager to the point where he just lifts you up. He knows the right words to say. And this is just the good characteristics. I'm not saying he's a perfect person or anything like that, or he can't do any wrong, but these are the good characteristics that we look for in a person. And this is what he's exuding or exhibiting from this spread. Okay. Hold on, let me see what this, why did they hide your message, Melissa? They really are women, but they can't take pain. True, hold up, let me unhide this. I don't understand why they hid your message. But they have been catching trolls, so I guess it's good. Let me go back up to you, Brina. That's true. They can't take pain. I'm talking about physically and emotionally, because the stuff that women go through, they can't take it. They're willing to break up with you, separate, divorce, or whatever. We'll take men back 2, 3, 4 times, considering, oh, maybe they changed, and they just like, no, I can't take it. Physical pain, they can't deal with birth. Period. Let's see. Maybe what he say to me. Okay, what would he say to you? Hey Deepka, how are you? Hey Amanda. Okay, so what would he say to you? Can I get your number? No, I'm just playing. What would he say to you? Let's pull some cards. There's some things coming into my mind, but I don't want to say it because I'm like, is that just my own thoughts or is just spirit talking to me? Because I be crazy sometimes. What would he say to you? Okay, Amanda, I got you. Let's shuffle 2 more times. What would he say to you? All right, let's see what's going on here. We have Crystal, let me see. Yeah, I saw it. I'll get to you. I saw your question. Strong foundation, reverse. Can I change your world? I don't know. Look, I am so detail oriented. I'm going to critique everything you say. So what you mean by, can you change my world? Are you going to turn my world upside down? Or you giving me the world? Like, I don't know about that. Mean what you say and say what you mean with me, okay? Okay, Stefani, hey, welcome. I'll get to your question. Resurrection, reverse. All these reverse cards. Pause, wait a minute. Let's stop right here. You know what? Look deeper. Was this reverse? Sacred geometry. I don't think he has lines. You know how some people will come to you with like lines and stuff like that. I don't think he has a line or anything like that. I think he's kind of straightforward. And I think you're welcome, Stefani. I think he's going along with the lines of his characteristics and who he is. I really feel as if he's kind of more of a straightforward person, and you would just really understand that he's just real. I think you will feel that energy and that connection. So we have a strong foundation, reverse, resurrection, reverse, pause, wait a minute. Okay, so if we put all those together, it's really giving feeling or energy. It's really giving like you know how people who are, like we just talked about, empathic, analytical, people who are observant and really pay attention, you can really tell the people who are, look here, I don't know what that number means, but look, not today, it's Friday. I don't know what 13 means. Anyways, he's the type of person that you would really feel and see that he's a genuine person. You would feel his energy. And if he asks you out on a date, or if he asks you out for drinks, or if he asks you for something, you would really feel that he's sincere and that he's real for the most part. So it's really more of a feeling thing for this individual because, like I said, he's so straightforward. He's an alpha male. He has a strong energy, good thought process. It's like you're able to pick up on his sincerity. You're able to pick up on his sincerity. So whatever he says, whether it's, can I have your number? Can we go out for drinks? You know, I'd like to, you know, meet up with you sometimes, or can we go out sometimes? Whatever it is, you'll feel the sincerity. And it's not just like a pickup line, or he's trying to get with you, or he's trying to spend a night with you, or anything like that. It's more of like, okay, I feel him. So yeah. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a dream. Yeah, a direct man is pretty good. I think I'm more of the direct person in my relationship. So when my man is direct, I'm like, whoa, I'm really gonna accept that. I'm gonna take what you say because you know. Let's see. So hopefully that helped you, Brina. Let's go to the next person. Yeah, I'm really direct. And I always say you will want to hear this from me, somebody close to you, than somebody outside of immediate family or somebody that's not close to you telling you this. You'll probably feel offended. You'll get angry, or you'll feel embarrassed, or whatever it is. So you'd rather me tell you. Now, I try and tell you in a good way, but I'm a Scorpio. I mean, sometimes I can't. I just tell you the truth. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, what will happen next? Yalda, are you still here? What do you mean? What will happen next? With what? Wait, Crystal, hold on, Crystal, hold on. Y'all gonna be jumping on me today. It's Friday. Hold on, I'm going in order. To be honest, Crystal, I'm going in order. So Brina was actually here first and waiting. She was actually waiting since I scheduled the live, so I went with her. And then the next question that was entered into the chat was Yalda. Melissa came, she came, and then you were after Melissa. So that's the order. I don't know if you can scroll up a little bit, if it allows you to scroll up. But yeah, that's the order though. But you're good. You're still at the top. And then Amanda, you're still here too. So y'all doing good. Okay, we got Libras in the house. Crystal is a Scorpio. Okay, girl. Last day Scorpio for me. Okay, 21st. Let's see here. Okay, so Yada, you said you are here. So you said what's next? Hold on. What will happen next? Is this like a general read? Or do you mean what's next with something specific? Okay, Sag is in the house. Okay, Libra's in the house. Everybody put your sign in the chat. Okay, general read. What's next? Okay, got you, Yalda. No problem. Yeah, I'm like a, Like I said yesterday, I'm a Scorpio, Scorpio sun, Gemini moon, Aquarius rising. So I'm a very interesting individual. That Gemini moon is some ish here. Okay? Gemini moon. So my emotions, I be real strong in my feelings, okay? Scorpio, yeah. See, Scorpio men are different than Scorpio women. I'm gonna tell you that. Like, we are not one and the same, so don't get it mixed up. Scorpio men are something totally different. Totally different. All right, what's next for Yalda? What's next for Yalda? And I actually do get along with Geminis, Aquarius, Libra. I have so many Cancers around me. It's weird. I'm married to a Cancer. My dad is a Cancer. My uncle is a Cancer that I'm very close to. It's just weird. I'm always surrounded by these other water signs. And it's like, y'all know we be in our feelings sometimes. Okay. Ooh. Wait, your ex-husband was a Cancer and you were a Scorpio and you said ex? Oh, shit. And my current is a Cancer and I'm a Scorpio. Child, we done been through it, but it's all good. That's another laugh. Why all these water signs come? I know, right? Your ex was a Cancer too. Them Cancers, to me, okay, I feel like they're good at heart, but it's just like the shit that they do, though. It's like they're good at heart, but the shit that they do is just like, why? You know what I mean? Like, oh Lord. Kieran, hey, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. I see your question, and then we're going in order, so we'll get to you next. Not next, but after the last person who's last, okay? All right, so Yalda, I'm running my mouth. You like, get it on. Get on with my reading, please. All right, so first card here. What's next for you? You have the moving on card reverse. Remember I said I hated that card yesterday. That's a strong word, but let's see where it's going, right? The waiting game in reverse. All right, okay. We going somewhere. Third chakra card. Foundation and achievements. Hey, Rena. How are you? Welcome. Happy Friday. Fulfillment and wishes. And let's see here. Last card is spiritual strength. All right. So let's see where this is headed. What's going on? All right, so if we go back to the first three cards that were pulled, we have the moving on, the waiting game, and the third eye chakra, all in reversed here. What this is telling me right now, you may be entering, I'm doing good, Rena. Happy Friday. I'm happy it's the weekend, so I'm glad. I'm doing good. I have electricity since I was without electricity for 4 days because of the storm, so I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So Yalda, what these cards are telling me, it looks like you're going to enter into a period where things are kind of slowly going to go into a halt. If you're not already in that space, that's the space that you're in or the space that you're going to enter into. So it's going to be like things are going to go into a halt. They're kind of gonna slow down, okay? So we all have periods of ups and downs where things are go. Things are kind of sailing along smoothly. And then you have times where things just kind of like, they go to a halt. They kind of, they stop. And so this could go either way. This could either be good or bad, depending on how you perceive and how you interpret it. I would say good because it gives you time to kind of recuperate if you've been at a time where things were kind of bumpy, or you feel like things were going too fast, or if you really need to kind of think about situations and what's really going on, then that's really a good thing for things to come to a halt so you can really be able to recoup your mind, your body, your spirit, your thoughts, and just really kind of go from there, right? And then it also gives you time to rejuvenate and re-strategize or replan or whatever it is you need to do. Now, on the flip side, because there's always two sides to a coin, right? It could be viewed as a bad thing because it's like, okay, thank you so much, Melissa. Appreciate that. On the other hand, it could be viewed as negative because it's like if you're looking for something to come into fruition right now, if you're looking to move into another job or career, if you're looking for finances to flow, if you're looking for to sign some type of contract, or if you're looking for some, looks like things are coming to a halt just for like right now. And you have this waiting game card and it's in the reverse. So it's just temporary. It's not something that'll be going on for a long period of time. And you see this guy right here, the hourglass is turned upside down. This guy right here is kind of like walking in the circle, the energy circle right here. So sometimes it kind of reminds you of going in circles, but then at the same time, since it is in reverse, it's like sometimes you have to retrace your steps. So this is a good time, like I said, to go back and relook at what you're doing, re-strategize, or kind of think about some things that you probably were planning or what you wanted to do. Just kind of go look at that again. Make sure that the plan is good, it's viable, it's something that you want to do. Everything lines up the way that you want it to, and then move from there. So it's just, for me, I feel like this may be a good period for you. Just, you need that time, right? You have the third chakra card, which came out in reverse. So this kind of typically tells me that in this energy, in this space, I don't know why I keep getting like money or business or career or something like that, but use your logic. Okay, logic, rationale, all of that, because a lot of people like to get into the head space and be like, oh, la la la, you got to be all spiritual and all in the clouds, which everything needs to work together to be balanced so you can get a full picture of things. However, we still live on this physical plane. Things happen to us in the physical as well. So you got to have common sense. So what this is saying to me, you don't have to all be in the clouds at the same time. You need to be logical and rational and really think things out mental wise and make sure, okay, this lines up. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. Okay, boom, right? Then you have the foundation and achievement card right here. Now this one actually came out in the reverse if I'm not mistaken, because I have it turned this way, but I think it came out in the reverse. So typically with this card, it deals with just kind of being stable, feeling as if things are in the right position. So like I said, you're at a halt. You might have to switch some things around. So that's why this came out in the reverse. You may have to switch some things around. Some things may have to be reworked. However, this is a good thing because this is how it'll turn out. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay? So you may have to relook at some things. And then this is good. You have this card that came out, the spiritual strength card. So it means that you will have the energy, what is it called? The momentum, the gumption, if that's a word, to be able to handle this and really go into it the way that you need to mentally, emotionally, and just really make sound decisions. Basically, that's what it's saying. Well, what it do, darkness. All right, so hopefully that makes sense for you, y'all, and that kind of helps you out. Okay. Let's see who is next after Yalda. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, I see Earth Angel was here. Wait, hold on, guys. I'm looking crazy reading this chat, but I'm not trying to skip over nobody because y'all gonna jump on me. Crystal, you're next, right? Wait a minute. It was Melissa, then Crystal. Am I correct, y'all? Okay. Yeah, it's Melissa, then Crystal. Crystal, don't jump on me. I think it's Melissa and then you, okay? Okay, so, I think, Melissa, you just wanted me to pull some cards and kind of just give a general read and see what pops out, right? Okay, you said pull a card for you. Now, Melissa, I'm going to try and pull a card. Now, if all the cards keep coming out and I keep going, that's just what happens, ma'am. Okay? Because we want to get a big picture of, well, me. I know I always say mini readings, and I know people be like, she just be giving away all these deep readings. They not deep. Just imagine if you actually book a reading, a paid reading, because then I be all in your business, telling you everything. So these are mini, but in between mini and short readings. So I'll try and pull one card, but we'll see. Let's see what's going on. We'll at least pull 3. What's going on with Melissa? What does she need to know? What does she need to know right now? That's a good question. What does she need to know right now? Yes, Crystal, I do phone readings. I have my my information should be in the description. I believe I did put it there with my website. Yeah, you should be able to see it there. Hey, patients, welcome. Yes, you can get a read. Just put your question in the chat. Oh, no problem, Melissa. 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞𝐫. When? Hello, 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞𝐫. Okay, I do see your question, so you don't have to type it as many times. I do see it, and I will get to you in the order that it's received. So I'm actually going in order. So I will get to you. Just be patient, okay? All right, so first card is Broken Dreams. Oh, Lord, Melissa, here we go. Chill. Key to intimacy. No problem, 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞𝐫. I know you probably didn't know. It's okay. All right, patience. I see your question. I'll get to you. I am going in order, but I'll get to you. Okay. Let's pull this third card. This one is emotional energy. Melissa, we got to get you out of this energy space of what's going on. Let me go on and pull 6 cards for you, Melissa, right quick. Renewal. Responding, not reacting. Did this come out for you before, that particular card, I think? I don't know. Sharing. All right, let's see what's going on here. We got to get a full story. I'm sorry. I just don't want to pull one card. All right, so we have this Broken Dreams card here. All right, this actually came out in the reverse, but I want you to see what it looks like. You're welcome, patience. It says, Broken Dreams, only you can accept or reject your dreams. And this one is in the reverse. This, predict your marriage. I'm not a psychic. What do you mean by predict your marriage? Do you mean you want to know the state of your marriage? I'm not a psychic reader, okay? There's different type of readers. I read energy. I'm not psychic. Now, I might see some things that I could tell you might be coming up, but I'm not a psychic, okay? Broken Dreams in the reverse. It says, only you can accept or reject your dreams. All right, now, and if you see this lady, look, there's like, is that a broken egg? A broken mirror behind her? There's a lot going on, right? However, this was in a reverse. This tells me, of course, there's been a lot going on with you, but it feels as like you're rising above that and you're coming into your own. You're understanding who you are. You're understanding your worth. It's almost like, you know, the Rising Phoenix, right? That's the name of my company, Rising Phoenix Oracle, right? You are rising above the ashes. You're coming out of it. It's almost like coming to your senses. You're coming out of the facade, or, you know, having the rose-colored glasses on, or just kind of like, you know, just kind of being in this fog, but really understanding things, okay? So that's what that's coming out of. And understanding things, you're understanding, wow, I think these are kind of like the mistakes I made. This is, you know, I'm all for taking accountability for, you know, decisions that you made, which in turn may have influenced the outcome that you're currently in. So I know you're kind of thinking, or you may think to yourself, okay, how did I get here? How did this happen? Okay, this, and this. So it's kind of like analyzing and understanding, okay, this is how I got to this point. Okay, so I'm really trying. Like you said, I'm trying hard. Now I'm understanding. Now I want to find a solution of how to get out of this issue. Okay, so this is what this is telling me so far about what's going on with you. And then you have the key to intimacy card, right? Hey, Peter. It says intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. So remember what I said, it all started with this. You had this broken dreams card, you coming out. You're really understanding, you're rising above, you're rising from the ashes, you're really looking above and looking down at the situation. You know how sometimes you're in a situation where you really can't see it clearly, but once you kind of take yourself out, that's why sometimes we ask for other people's opinion, because they're outside of the situation, so they can kind of look at it as a whole and kind of give us what they think, right? So now you're at a point where you can kind of pull yourself out. Oh, Melissa. Oh, I hope those are tears of release, okay? Understanding that you are at a pinnacle point where a lot of times, sometimes the end can be very shaky. It can be very difficult. It can drain you emotionally before the transition to the new beginning. So sometimes things got to shake up so bad, and sometimes you feel like you ain't even going to make it. And it's like, but the bottom has to fall out, because that's not a good foundation. That's nothing to build upon. You can't build anything on a shaky foundation. So everything has to fall apart. Unfortunately, the bottom has to fall out, and you're like, okay, here I am at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, starting from the bottom, now we're here. So you have to build yourself back up, right? Which is, you know, a good thing per se. You don't want to see when somebody hits rock bottom. Oh, that's good. You know, that's being facetious almost. It's crazy. But at the same time, if you're looking at the big picture, you kind of understand things have to fall out, things have to come to an end, some things have to unravel in order for you to be able to move on to the next pinnacle point in your life, okay? And with this key to intimacy, one of the most important things that comes out of this card, it tells you that you learn what love is and what love is not. This is in regards to how people treat you, but also how you treat yourself. And you've learned that, and you're learning that. And sometimes you're like, it took me all this time to really understand this. Oh my God, where has my mind been? I have been absent-minded. Sometimes life happens. Life be life, and like people say, like it is what it is. We all go through this. We have the emotional energy card in reverse, okay? So all these cards are in reverse. It's telling me things are unraveling, things are coming undone, and it has to be that way in order to release things that do no longer need to be in your life. Oh, right. And you know what? You know, sometimes if you can, you know, you can take that little drink and kind of make your little escape sometimes. You know what I mean? You know, having a drink can help you escape for a little bit and catch a breather and relax you, and, you know, just go from there. So the emotional energy card says emotions are our messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. All right, so we have this in the reverse. So we're understanding now, we're gaining emotional intelligence. A lot of people do not have that, okay? So gaining emotional intelligence here, understanding that certain situations are triggers, or certain situations are appearing in your life, and how they are interacting with you, and how are they causing you to think and feel a certain way. No support and drink. I just want to laugh and relax. I feel you. I know a period of time when I was kind of like going through some dark periods. I did drink a lot, just to be honest. I called myself a functional alcoholic, just to be honest. And I got myself out of that point, and I was like, you know what? That's when I, changed my diet, went vegan for many years, exercising, just kind of changed my whole mindset, started, doing yoga, meditation, and just really, I really worked on myself. I was like, everybody else, it's me. It's me. You know what I mean? What if I can change everything about myself that I know needs improvement and needs work, everything else will fall in line. Because once I got in line mentally, physically, and spiritually, I was able to catch shit. I was able to understand what people were doing. Sometimes my situations worked themselves out. I was just on a different vibration. Like, I really focused on myself. And that's just kind of like a start. You have to put yourself first. That's the point. Put yourself first. People always say that's selfish. No, put yourself first, because then who's going to look out for you more than you look out for yourself? No one else. Unless you have somebody that loves you more than they love themselves. And then that's still a problem, because you're still supposed to love yourself. Okay? So if everybody loved themselves and care for themselves in the way that they're supposed to, they'll be able to give that energy to somebody else in an appropriate manner. All right? Next, we have the renewal. So look. Okay, Amanda? Shoot, Spirit is speaking facts today. Okay? You have the renewal card, right? This one says regeneration begins with decay. Didn't I just tell you that? Look at this card. Look at this card. It says rejuvenation, right? Regeneration, damn near the same thing, begins with decay. Remember I just said the bottom has to fall out? Sometimes everything has to unravel. I said that. And this is what Spirit is saying as well. Sometimes it has to be that way so you can be able to rebuild. You have to rebuild on solid ground, okay? Then you have the responding, not reacting card. I always love this card. The only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. Responding, not reacting. This tells me here, responding and not reacting, there's a difference in between that, because when you're reacting, a lot of times it's almost as if it's automatic, okay? Sometimes somebody try and sneak and hit you. Remember when you was in school, somebody come up to you and kind of like hit you or trip you? Like, you'll have an automatic reaction. Like, I know I did. Like, hey, I be on it. Like, you come around, I'm always watching off top anyway, so ain't nobody gonna sneak hit me. But at the same time, if I see you coming around and you trying to sneak and hit me, I'm gonna hit you right back or something else, okay? So that's more of like a reaction, but responding is like you're taking the time to really digest and understand at the moment what's going on, how you got here. Yeah. And understand how you got here, and just really gaining full understanding, overstanding, and understanding, right? That's what I always like to say. And then responding, this is more of really analyzing and understanding what's going on, and then making the best decision. Okay, and then we have the sharing card, which is really good. Okay, I love this card as well when this comes out, because this is family, and sometimes family is not just blood, but family could be a friend, a mother figure, a mother, a aunt. This feminine energy, women supporting women is so very important. And for you to be able to have a support system, if it's not 4 people or 5 people, just one good friend or 2 good friends or 2 people or one person that you really can, just confide in. Women helping women. I'm really big on that, because look, I don't like friends. I don't like to have friends. It might be because I'm a Scorpio. But at the same time, I do have close-knit people around me that happen to be family, which would be my mother at times, but you don't want to burden your parents. I have an aunt that I'm very close to. My daughter, she's of age. So, I have very close people that I can kind of lean on from here and there, or just to have a sounding board, or just sometimes you just need to release. Sometimes you don't want somebody to give you advice or anything like that. You just need to release that out and for them to be there for you. So a support system is very important, and that's something that you need. So you don't have one. Oh, Lord. And you know what? At one point in time, I was like that too, because I told you I'm very, very selective. Like as I gotten older, and you know, it's different when you're in high school. You may have a couple friends, then you're in college, or you know, your younger adult years, then you hit your 30s, then you're in your 40s, and it's kind of like, you know, in this period of my life, the 40s is just like, look, I don't feel like dealing with nobody. You know what I mean? But the people that I do have in my corner, like I said, the close family members that I do speak with, we have an understanding. We're kind of alike. It's like, you know, I might not call you every day, but when we call, we're going to catch up. I'll tell you what's going on. You might tell me what's going on. You might tell me what's going on with your children. You might, you know what I mean? You'd be like, hey, I just need somebody to talk to. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? So if you can. Now, I know if you don't have at least one person, I know at one point in time, I ain't gonna lie, some people might say it's good or bad. I had joined support groups online. You know, there are women who go through the same thing that you go through as well. So it's good to have some type of support system, or just to be able to get that out. Okay. So hopefully that helped you. I know everybody else was like, damn. But let's see, Patience. Now, Patience, now you done came in here a little later, okay? You got to scroll up and see who in order. Because I do believe that Crystal was next, because Crystal going to jump on me. Crystal, you still in here? And let's go to Crystal's question. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Because Crystal posted a good long question. I want to know, will me and Jay reconnect? How does he feel about me? Did he know? Oh, Crystal, hold on. Now you done got this loaded question. Now you know. Hold on. Now you're going to make me have to pull out my iPad so I can look at it on here. All right. Okay, Crystal. I want to know, will me and Jay reconnect? How does he feel about me? Did he know that I was the one who texted him from a different number yesterday? How I felt? Crystal, girl, what you doing? Okay, let's see. Will Crystal and Jay reconnect? Will Crystal and Jay reconnect? Oh, Suki, we going back to this. Hey, Tone. Yes, I am doing questions. You can go ahead and put it in the chat. Y'all, I'm thinking Tune is the last person. It's Friday. I don't want to be on here for 2 hours now. Go ahead, Tune. Tune is the last person. Now, if y'all don't know, if somebody else come in here, y'all let them know Tune is the last person. Questions are closed. So, Patience, I will get to you. No more other questions. All right, so, Crystal. Does Jay know? How does Jay... Will you and Jay reconnect? Let's start off right there. Will Crystal and Jay reconnect? Okay, I got it too. Will Crystal and Jay reconnect? Let's see how this Scorpio feels. All right, let me do 2 more shuffles. Will Crystal and Jay reconnect? Now, Crystal, did you text him from that Text Now number? Y'all know I got Text Now on my phone, too. I use that for business purposes, but that Text Now number comes in handy. Okay, first card that came out, disconnecting boredom. Movement, Text Now all day. I'm laughing because that Text Now number comes in handy. Movement, choices, and decisions. Triumphant success. Universe in reverse. Solitude. Who wants to be left alone? Somebody can be a little mean. Who the mean person? Somebody could be a little mean and moody. Who mean? Sacral chakra. All right, so that's the last card here. Okay, so let me put my iPad back. All right. Oh, J, LOL. Now you gonna blame it on him, huh? Both at times, but him. Okay. Well, I can agree with you because Scorpios can be a little mean. I done told you our mouth be kind of like. So I agree with you on that. There's some things, men and women Scorpios, our mouth can be a little interesting. Okay, so we have the first card, which is the disconnect and boredom. Movement, choices, and decisions. He bring that stringer out his man. Shoot, you over here talking about me. But I've become a lot more softer and better in my older years. But it's still there, you know, and it comes out from time to time, especially if you bring it out of me. Because I'd be like, look, I don't like this shit. Off top. Anyways, see, I'm a Libra, so I will go back and forth. Oh, see, look. They're back and forth. See, the thing about a Libra and a Scorpio, if I was with a Libra and I was going back and forth with the Libra, we wouldn't be going back and forth because I would just shut it down. I'd be like, F it, and walk off. You'd be mad at me because I'd just be like, Ooh, them Scorpios so mean, ain't they? Anyways, disconnecting boredom, movement, choices, and decisions. This is very interesting. The first thing this is telling me, okay, it's going into your relationship. So I didn't know if you want your relationship to be revealed or whatever, but it's basically saying like, with the relationship, was somebody wanting something or wanting something more, or kind of like, was somebody wanting something or wanting something more, or was somebody wanting something or wanting something more, or wanting to go into a different, I guess. Okay, that's why this is here. That's why I was like, was somebody looking to go into something more or commit to something? So you see this card right here with the movement, choices, and decisions. So you have the money right there, and you have the two rings right here. So that's kind of like moving into something new, a commitment. Oh, Lord, Crystal. People in the business. People in the business. Girl, you bringing triggers back to me, like in the beginning of my relationship when I first got married over 20 years ago. You bringing back triggers. Family triggers. And I don't play that. I don't like nobody in my business. I don't play that. So I don't care who you are. So anyways, yeah. So it's a lot going on. I'm looking at this right here. Will y'all get back together? Will y'all get back together? Let's start right here, because I'm trying to dissect these cards and what it's revealing. Will y'all get back together? Because I think you probably would want to know that. I think y'all will start talking again. I do think that much. That's why this card came out. I think eventually y'all will start talking again if y'all haven't talked. Did you say you texting from another? Wait a minute. What did you say? You texting from another number? So that means y'all ain't talking, right? I think y'all will talk again. Hold on. I got to go back to your message. Okay. I think y'all will talk again, which is very interesting. Okay. But you have this universe card here that actually came out in the reverse. So will you come to an understanding? Call me. I didn't answer and I didn't say it was me. I made up a name. Why are you playing them games? I think y'all will talk eventually. Y'all gotta come to an understanding. Who's the person who likes to, is there a person who likes to sometimes have their own space? Is there a person who likes to have their own solitude? Is there a person who kind of likes, you know, like their own space sometime? Is that one of you guys? Girl, Crystal is, you are funny. Okay. Okay. Child, I feel like, to be honest, I'm gonna be fully honest with you. This separation or this breakup or whatever it is, it honestly feels petty. It feels petty. It really does, because we break up, then get back together. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, the cards, the energy that's coming out of this spread is giving petty. It feels like it shouldn't have even went this far. That's what it feels like. And like you said, of course, when you throw a wrench into a situation and, you know, you have family members or different, that could really definitely complicate things. But that's what I said, like, y'all really need to kind of like sit down and have a conversation and have like, y'all really need to talk. But then this here. But that's why y'all need to talk. Because listen here. When y'all do have a chance to really really seriously talk about the relationship or whatever is going on, I don't know if you've had this opportunity. Y'all got to talk about boundaries. Y'all got to talk about boundaries in regards to allowing people into the relationship and how that could be detrimental to the relationship. I don't know if y'all had this conversation before, but y'all probably should have it again. And if y'all have this thing where y'all do break up, get back together or whatever, y'all really need to sit and talk and be like, look, do you think he knew it was me? Yes. I don't even have to pull a card for that. Like, did he know it was you? Yes. I mean, but if you want me to pull a card, I will. Yeah, he knew that was you. Y'all do need to have that conversation. You say y'all never had that conversation before? Chill. Hold on. Hold on. He know that's you. Y'all both playing games. He knew that was you. He knew that was you. Whew. Broken heart. Hold up. It's a glare. Did he know it was you? I mean, all the information you done spilled on the text and everything, like, both of y'all need to stop. Like, it's petty. I feel like y'all need to have this conversation. This chakra card came out in the reverse. This is the sacral chakra card. This deals with, a lot of times, the second chakra, which deals with just producing new life, creativity, new energy, moving forward, fertility. It deals with things, producing new things, okay? And that card is in the reverse. I don't think anything can happen until y'all really have a serious conversation. Because then it'll always just kind of be like this pettiness or this petty energy going back and forth. And after a while, it'll turn into this. You'll get tired. it'll become tiring after a while. You're like, I really love this person. I want to be together, but I'm just tired. So y'all really got to get to a point where you sit down and really have the serious talks about future, about how this relationship can thrive and survive, and what are some of the things that need to be eliminated within the relationship via it be people inside of the relationship giving their 2 cents, their thoughts, putting their business, just not minding their business, all that kind of stuff. Like, you really need to talk about everything. And both of you agree to have an open mind. Do not attack each other. Make sure you use words such as I feel or it appears. Don't be like, you so-and-so. That's already attack words. Just remember how to use the words, right? So more you catch more flies with honey than what they say. I don't know, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So if you talk to someone and off top you're like, well, I don't like how you, and I don't like, don't do that. Just be like, sometimes when this happens, I feel, or sometimes I've observed when this happens in the relationship, this is this, and I want to correct this. Now, that's a whole nother story, Crystal. He still live with the sister. Y'all gonna have to really sit down and talk about some stuff. The state of the relationship, living situation, boundaries, all that kind of thing. Like, just because you live with someone, it doesn't give them the right to be all in your business, though. And that's the truth. And as a grown adult, you should understand the significance of boundaries, especially when it comes to your relationship and protecting your relationship and the person that you're supposed to love. So those are very adult conversations that he should have. You don't know how we gonna talk. Don't know if he still has my new number. I'm quite sure you have a way. I'm quite sure you have a way to get in contact with him. I think there's a way. That's not the hard part. Making sure he have your number, or giving him your new number, or calling him from the text now, or texting him from the text now, or getting a relative to spread the word, or whatever it is. Hey, you know, sometimes you got to put your big girl drawers on, and you know, I know it's like, it almost gives you that anxiety feeling, that kind of like your heart rate speeds up and you're like, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how he's going to react. Sometimes you got to go through that. Oh yeah, Scorpios, yeah, sometimes, yeah. I will block a number in a minute. I will block your social media. I will fall off of social media. That's what I'm known for. That's why I'm always rebuilding myself. I will fall off social media, close down all social medias. People can't even find me on True People Search. I deleted all my information on True People Search. Don't play with me. I will drop off the face of the earth. So I do understand that. If there's a will, there's a way. And you do know where he lives. I think you can get in touch with him, Crystal. But anyways, hopefully that helps you, Crystal. All right, who's next, guys? Who's after Crystal? Y'all tell me who's after Crystal. Somebody tell me. Amanda, I think you're next. Me and my crush, who's a Taurus, if we start contact, where will it lead? Amanda, okay, I got you. Stephanie, look, Patience, I got you on the list, but you came in here a little late, Patience, okay? But you still on the list, I got you. Yeah, Patience, you kind of down there. You have maybe about 2 or 3 people ahead of you. All right, Amanda. So let me go back to her question. If you and your crush have contact, where will it lead? All right, let's go here. Hello, Kelsey. Kelsey, I do believe you are not on the list today. I stopped after patience. I'm closing it down. I've been here over an hour, so I kind of closed it down. I'll be back on Monday. Monday or Tuesday. Monday is a holiday. I'm not sure if I'll be on here Monday, but Tuesday. Yeah, the list was closed after patience. Sorry. All right. Amanda, will you and your crush connect, and where will it lead? Will you and your crush connect, and where will it lead? And guys, don't forget to click the like button for me. I truly appreciate it. That gets me back in the algorithm. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe too. I mean, that's important. Then you won't miss these lives. And turn on the notifications. All right. A few more shuffles. Let's do one more. One more good shuffle. Because I swear if the same cards come out. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh. Scroll the chat back up. Trolls. Be gone. All right, next. Attachment card, reverse. It's so funny how people come over here and wanna, or against certain things, but why are you over here? Go where you like. Go what you believe in. Go to the channel that you like and do the things that you like and believe in. It's so stupid. Anyway, cornucopia in the reverse. Walking away. Deceit. Storm warning. Last card. Fifth chakra. This is very interesting. All right, so off top, hold on. Okay, let me put this back right here. Okay, so off top, Amanda, what these cards are giving, will you and your crush connect? First question. Connecting meaning like, will y'all go out on a date, or do you mean will y'all have a relationship? Because it's not giving relationship, okay? Let's see, are you in the chat? It's not giving relationship. That's not what these cards are saying at this point right now. To be honest, I'm gonna be truthful with you. I don't see it going anywhere too much. I mean, if y'all do connect, you might go out or one time or a few times, or might have fun a little bit, but I don't see a relationship. I don't see it like evolving. I don't see it evolving. Hey Toon. I don't see it evolving. I said Toon was the last person. Thank you, Toon, for reminding me. Because you have the attachment card that came out, which was reversed. You have the cornucopia card, which was in reverse. And then you have walking away. Okay? So it kind of gives me the energy or the feeling as if nothing really comes from it. You know what I mean? Like I said, you may connect. You may, if y'all do, you may go out on a date or so, or a couple dates. May even have fun, but it's just like nothing comes out of that. Then you have like the deceit card in reverse. You have the storm warning card in reverse. And then you have the 5th chakra card. Y'all might be, I don't know if y'all, it's, I don't even want to say y'all would be like good friends. It just feels like, you know how you just kind of like platonic with people, or, you know, I don't feel, you know how with some people you say, I don't feel neither good nor bad. I mean, I guess they're cool. Like, it feels surface level. It doesn't feel like anything will come from that. It's almost like hi and bye. It's almost like, oh, hey. It's kind of like that. Like, I don't know, to be honest. Oh, you said, well, yeah, it's, what was the rest of your question? Because it just, yeah. Yeah, it's, I wouldn't put too much into it. Okay. It feels as if, oh, Stephanie, hey, yeah. So I think Toon was the last person. So yeah, I'm not gonna forget. Child, you say clarify. This plain and simple. It feel like it's nothing coming from it. It just, now y'all know I usually have like long explanations when I give people readings. This really feels like it's just like surface level. It feels like it's nothing to it. It feels like if y'all do go out, we have fun, but you may go out, but it feels like it's really no deep chemistry there, or it's just like for some reason it's just not connecting. For some reason it's just not connecting. If that makes sense. It just feels like it just you have the 5th chakra card. Hey. Hey. You know what I mean? It's just that's it. I don't know how to explain it anymore. So yeah, that's it. I hope it explains it for you, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't pull nothing else out the hat. That's what it feels like. And I'm not gonna make up nothing. So I would say I wouldn't even waste my time, unless you just kind of like, if he's the type of person that likes to pay for things and you go out on a date and you have a free meal and some drinks or something, like, and it's kind of have fun. But I mean, nothing coming from that. So yeah. Let's see here. Amanda, we have Stephanie. Okay, so Stephanie, I'm glad you put your little self in the chat here, because you was like, she about to pass over me. Okay, why did Samuel come back? What does he want? Patience, if you still here, I ain't forgot about you. I'm going in order now, sir. Ma'am, sir. Is that sir? I apologize. Okay, so I don't know why my iPad keeps going back up to the top. Hold on. I'm looking for Stephanie's. Okay, Patience, you're still here. Thank you. And thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate that. Okay, there you go, Stephanie. Okay, how did Samuel come back? What does he want? Okay. What does Samuel want? What more do you want from me? Y'all remember that meme that been on social media with Tyrese when he was crying? And he was like, what more do you want from me? What does Samuel want? Why did he come back, and what does he want? Why did he come back into your life? Let's get a few more shuffles in here. All right, a few more, and then while I'm shuffling, if you guys can click the like button. Why I got 5 likes? Y'all gonna do me like that? Y'all ain't gonna click the like button? Y'all gonna do me like that? And I've been on here for 79 minutes and 16 seconds. Let's see. What does Samuel want? We're going to do one more shuffle, Stephanie. Okay? One more shuffle. All right. Suffering in silence in the reverse. Now, Philomena then came up in here and said, are you still taking donations? Now, I always take donations. Money talks, BS walk, okay? If you donate, I'll read you. I read you. All right, Passion Ignited, reverse. I definitely am still taking donations. Cash App is in the description. Conflict and Defeat. I'm not liking this, Stephanie. This feels like somebody that be trying to waste your time. This what it feel like. This what it's giving. You can donate Cash App. I accept Cash App donations. It's in my description box. If you click on the description of my video, you'll see the Cash App handle. Donations are donation, whatever is placed on your heart to give. Okay, so Stephanie, thank you, Toon, because it's weird now how they do these lives. So I think it is the 3 dots, and then you can get to the like button, and I think you can see the description too. I hate the way they did that. It makes it so confusing. I think they did that on purpose, but whatever. Okay, Stephanie, is this person coming back into your life trying to kind of like... I don't like this because I don't like to be played with. It's almost like, you know, it makes you confused. You know how, you know, you break up with somebody, y'all break up or whatever, and it's kind of like they try to creep back into your life and they try to feed you all of these words to almost tell you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll do right, or this will be different this time, or, you know, just all of this. And it's almost like, what? Like, why now? Why, like, after all of what has happened, why now? Like, how can I even believe you? It's given like playing games, but it's almost like, even if you're not playing games, it's a little too late. Like, okay, first card here, Suffering in Silence. In the reverse. Passion Ignited. So it's like, it's this relationship had been through some stuff, right? Conflict and Defeat in the reverse. The relationship has been through some things, and I don't know how long y'all been separated, or if this is about you or somebody that you know. I don't know how long they've been separated, or y'all been separated, and you kind of like picking up the pieces. They're picking up the pieces, and it's like, okay, all right, I'm finally getting myself back together, but then here you come again. And it's just like, I hate when that happens, because it's like, you should have done right in the beginning. Don't come back to me saying, oh, well, it can be different this time, or, you know, now, like, why now? I just don't understand. It's horrible to me. Hold on just a minute. Okay, sure, I got it. Flay, you can put your question in the chat. Thank you. Now, if you donate, I'll go ahead and read you. Thank you, Philomena. You can go ahead and put your question in. Philomena is last. Yeah, it's like, I don't like this. Because it feels like, I don't like when people play games with me. I don't like when people play games with my heart. I don't like that. And I don't think you would like that either. So it's just like, why now? Like, why should I give you a chance? I don't like that. And then it's almost like, okay, now it's like the ball is back in your court. If I give you a chance and you come back around, it's almost like you have the power. And it's weird in relationships how it's like power trips, and it's like, okay, so I got her to forgive me. It's back in, like, the ball is back in my court. I have the juice now. I have the energy. It's like weird. I don't like it. Anyways, then you have this moving on card, which is in the reverse. It's almost like, what is that word that people say when they double back or go back? like to the same person or kind of like repeat. I don't like that. I don't like that. Intuition in the reverse. This shit is like messing with your mind. I don't like it. I don't like it. What does he want? If nobody else can't have you, if I can't have you, nobody else can. Like, I don't want to see you move on. Like, if you move on from me, then I've lost you for good. Like, I don't want you to completely move on. So I'm gonna kind of hold on to you. That's what it's giving. I don't like it. I don't like this energy. It's making me irritated. I don't know what you want to do with that. What I would do with that, I would be like, no, thank you. I don't even know if I would want to be friends. I just feel real irritated with this energy. if you guys could tell. I don't like that. I don't like people playing with my emotions or anything like that. It's disgusting. So to answer your question, I just said it. To keep you around. I mean, does this person care for you or love you? Yeah, but it's like when you let somebody go and you know you really have a good thing, but you're not mature enough or you're not ready for it, but yet you don't want anybody else to have it. So you want to keep them around? I don't like that. What would I do? Block? No. But that's up to you. Hopefully that helps, Stephanie, because baby, no. That didn't make me irritated. Let's see. After... It's... Y'all, who's next? Patience. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with Patience. Patience, are you still here? I'm finding your question. You said, should I stay with my woman? Okay, got it. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Philomena, I will get to you. All right, we're gonna go with this deck right here. Hold on, guys. Let me check my notifications right quick. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to get off soon. All right. Should you stay with your woman? Let's see what this is giving. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, first card, follow your intuition. Ooh-wee. We have the music card. Music to your ears. What's music to your ears? What is it telling you? Friendship. Communication. Laugh. Dependent. In the reverse. Okay, Patience. Okay. I'm feeling a little lightness here. I'm feeling a little relief with this spread here. So, to be honest, it's giving yes. It feels yes right now. Yeah, it feels like a yes. To be honest, it feels like a yes. Let's look at the first three cards. You have the follow your intuition card, you have the music card, and you have the friendship card. Okay. So typically when I guess these cards are grouped together, it's giving, how can I explain it? Understanding how things play out and looking at the bigger picture. It's almost, it's giving me how I see like musical notes and how they roll out and they play out, and the notes together bring together like a beautiful masterpiece, or it brings together like this beautiful sound. But you have to let it play out, right? But you have to put things together and then let them play out, and then you actually see it for what it is and really understand what's going on. I think that the two of you have a deeper enough connection, or rely on each other, or have a good enough friendship to be able to, if you have issues, to work through what's going on. It does take communication here. So you do have to talk about some things and get some things straight within the relationship. Don't forget this. Like the simple things that brought the relationship together, that holds the relationship together, the things that the two of you enjoy, you know what I mean? Don't forget that. Don't forget the basics. That's what this is saying. It feels really lighthearted. It's saying, yeah. And then you have the dependent card, which is in the reverse. Okay, so typically when it's like this, of course, there's some things that are interconnected. However, I don't know if the relationship has gotten to a point where one person is more gotten on their feet more, or they found themselves, or they feel more independent, or whatever it is, and maybe it's changed the dynamic of the relationship, or they're seeking out new things, or kind of really learning about themselves, or whatever it is. But it feels as if the person is giving energy of more kind of like coming into your own. And so I don't know if that's shaking up the relationship, or somebody is venturing out, or whatever it is, but I think that it could be able to survive the test of time. Just remember these two: the communication and what brought you together in the first place, and see if you can be able to work through that. It appears right now, the energy that you're in, it appears that it could be worked out. But that's very dependent on both individuals. So both individuals have to have that that wanting to be able to work it out. Okay, it doesn't work if it's just one person. All right, but yeah, the answer is yes. Hey Rico, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully that helps you, Patience. Let's see who's next. We had Stephanie, we had Patience, we had Amanda, Yalda was here, Crystal. We done went through a lot of people, guys. Let's see. Karan, are you still here? Karan. Now, usually I still read people when they're not here, but I just don't feel like it today. So if you're not here, Anoki, are you still here? Wait a minute. Somebody was trolling earlier, and I didn't block you. I see you left because nobody acknowledged you. Hey, Alex, I am so sorry. Are you, I don't think you're on the list, Alex, because you came later. Because I closed the list at, let me see. All right, Alex, I'll do you. Anoki, are you still here? If not, I'm moving on. Not today. I just don't feel like it. Muhammad, are you still here? Speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm calling names. Shavali, are you still here? Hey, Raina. Thanks for tuning in. The list is actually closed because I'm trying to get off here. I've been on here for almost 2 hours, or probably 2 hours. Sorry about that. But all right, Alex, then Philomena, and then Tune, and that's it. I think that's the end. Alex, Philomena, and Tune. Wait, was Tune before? Hold on. Okay, Tune, Alex, Philomena. Am I correct? Yeah, don't jump on me. I do the best that I can up here. I'm up here by myself. I'm one person. Tune, Alex, Philomena. Yeah, Raina. I will be back either maybe this weekend, I'm not sure, but if you subscribe and turn on the post notifications, then you'll know. Maybe sometime this weekend, maybe on Monday, it's a holiday. If not, it'll definitely be Tuesday. So, yeah. But I'm trying to get out of here. I've been on here for a minute, okay? So Tune, you said I remember you said something about your biological father. Oh, how will it be like meeting my biological father? Okay, got you. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna get a few shuffles in here. Have a couple cards keep coming out. How will it be for Tune to meet her biological father? All right, 2 more shuffles and then we'll see here, okay? Okay, I see Alex. I see your question. First card, rest and rejuvenate. Material harvest. Shadow in the reverse. I'll tell you why I chuckle, because I laugh all the time. I think we talked about that yesterday. I do be chuckling because stuff comes to my mind, like spirit be telling me stuff. New beginnings. Heartache and loss. Reverse. And last card, trapped in fear. Oh, how have you been feeling about this meeting? Like, have you been anxious about it, or kind of like anxious anticipation? But for the most part, I feel like I think it'll be good. Yeah, I think it'll be good because you have this first card. It's like, okay, finally. You know what I mean? Finally, right? So this is pretty good. Now, the reason why I laugh, because it's like this material harvest. I get a couple different things coming out of this. But the first thing that popped up, it was like, I ain't asking for no money. You know how people, I don't want nothing from you. I just want to meet you. Like, I just want us to connect. I don't want nothing from you. I'm not asking for nothing. I just, I just want to meet. You know how sometimes you may think, sometimes the other person may be thinking, I wonder what they want. Do they want something from me? Are they looking for inheritance? Do I think that? You know what I mean? Like, what are they thinking? I don't want nothing. I just want to meet. Like, I don't want nothing from you. Like, don't worry. You said same. I did say that. That's why I laughed. It's like, I don't want nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not asking for money. I don't want no inheritance or nothing. I just want to meet you. Yeah, like I just want to meet you. You know what I mean? Look here, Annie. We're gonna have to go ahead and I don't like them emojis in this chat. That's trolling. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm getting from this. And then the other thing that I get from it is it's like things finally coming full circle. That's what I get from that. Things finally coming full circle, okay? But that funny side popped out first. Then you have the shadow card. in the reverse. So it means like things being revealed or things coming out in the open. So you may find out some things that you wanted to know, things coming to light, because you have the shadow card. When it's right standing, it's kind of like, you know, in I guess in doing shadow work or going into the darkness and kind of just moving into an area of unknown, and you kind of been in that area of unknown for a bit. So for you to actually, you know, get ready to meet that person, that brings you into the light or knowing, and really understanding certain things. Now, you won't come to full understanding of a lot of things, or if you have certain questions you may feel like this is not the time for me to ask, or different things like that. I asked the tarot reader about my bio mother, and they said she has trust issues. Ooh, your bio mother? Child. New beginnings. So this is something that, this is a pretty good card. But, however, also, I don't feel like, I don't know if you're looking for something to happen like really fast, or for you to have like a strong connection or relationship or something like that. That's not something that's gonna happen off top. That's not, you know, because there are still some things that are hurtful, or some certain things that you will probably have to deal with, in regards to not having that particular person in your life for a period of time. But it's not going to happen overnight, to be honest. You want a strong connection, and that's good. Just have to make sure that that other person is willing to have that particular connection as well, and it's not something that'll happen like overnight. You know what I mean? There's a lot to uncover. There's a lot in building the connection. But it's good that there's a will there, and there's a want there. Okay. Then you have this last card here. I feel like that's him. I feel like there's some things with him that he has like regrets, and that he probably beats himself up for, or you know how like you kind of go over and over in your head about certain things. There's some regrets that he has, and he's not sure how you will take that. Like when y'all speak with each other, remember I said, you know, there are certain things that'll be uncovered, some things that may be hurtful, certain things that you will know, certain things that, you know, over time you will learn, but certain things that he may share with you is kind of like, he has some regrets and not quite sure how you would take it. So that's kind of like a anxious feeling for him. But for the most part, the energy that I'm getting from him is the fact that he's open to this reunion, or open to this this meetup, or whatever it is. It's not forced or anything like that. But that's what I get from that with him. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Let's see. Alex. How does Rick feel about me? And then Philomena. That's it. How does Rick feel about Alex? All right, how does Rick feel about Alex? And for those of y'all who are leaving, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to click the like button on the way out. And don't forget to subscribe as well. And then if you'd like to book a reading with me, that information is in the description box. Email or phone reading. Or if you want to text, email me and let me know. We can do a text reading. All right. How does Rick feel about Alex? Reversed? What's going on? Awareness reversed? Who playing games? Does somebody play hard to get sometimes? Or do people... Does somebody play hard to get, or do people, or are people intimidated by you? Choose wisely. Are you very good looking, according to the masses? Are you a very good looking individual? Because it's looking like with these cards here, are y'all already in a relationship, or y'all just starting to talk? Or y'all just starting to are y'all already in a relationship, or y'all just starting to talk? Or you want to talk to this person? Okay. The energy that I'm getting from this, I'm just going to tell you the truth. I keep getting, these cards are saying, like, you are a very, it feels like men are kind of intimidated by you. I don't know if you're like a go-getter, or if you're kind of like just extremely beautiful, or whatever it is. It's just like, it's almost like a gift and a curse, because it's like, if you're kind of like this beautiful person, intelligent, that's what people aspire to be. But then at the same time, it's like, when a person is that, then people are intimidated by it, or they don't know how to perceive it, or they don't know how to talk to this person, or they don't, it almost feels as if, okay, this person may be a little above my league, or too much for me, or, you know, it may not work out. It's almost like self-sabotage. Like, I want to talk to this person, but it might not work out because this person is just, you know, all of that pretty much. So does this person think you're attractive? Do they think you're beautiful? Do they think, yes. They don't want to be rejected. It's a toss-up. It's almost as if they're like, they don't like rejection. They don't want to be rejected. So it's almost like if they're trying to, you know, get into a relationship with you, or it feels like they don't want to be rejected. So sometimes when people don't want to be rejected, they just rather not. It's almost like they weigh their options or their cards, like, should I or should I not? It's just giving that they feel as if, I'm not sure if they think that, that's what it's saying here. It's almost as if they're like, I don't know. It's like they're kind of going back and forth. They're feeling as if, I'm not sure if this would actually pan out or work out. Conflict and defeat reverse. Choose wisely reverse. Weighing their options. The waiting game reversed. Deception and envy reverse. Triumphant success reverse. Awareness card. It's like they're weighing their options, and just, I don't think this person likes rejection or defeat. That's kind of what I'm getting from these cards. It's almost as if like they recognize who you are. They really recognize you as a person. They think you're, I guess you would say, all that, but it's just they're weighing their options. It's weird. It's like a weird feeling. I hate when men do that. It's almost as if like everything that you want in a person is here. Like, why are you just waiting? Fear, since they have everything, is it fear of rejection? Or are you self-sabotaging? Do you think it just won't work out? They're kind of just like in the balance, kind of like weighing it out, or kind of see where it goes, or if they get a sign, or if it's a weird space. What was the other part of your question? You said yeah, you just said, how does he feel about you? Yeah, that pretty much kind of describes it. It's a weird space to be in. I mean, they recognize that they like what they see. They like the person, but it's just kind of like, should I go forward or should I not? That's kind of what I see. Hopefully that makes sense. It's weird, but that's what I get. And I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I see something else. Because you see, I read other people. Now, that's a good question. After that, we'll go to Philomena. Philomena, you still here? Has he moved on to another connection? This popped out. I was shuffling the cards. This fell into my lap. So sometimes when that pops up, that's an indication of probably yeah. So if you were looking for more of a romantic connection, then this card popped out. So that may also be the reason why they're kind of like, yeah, maybe I should probably stay in the friend zone, or maybe I should just keep it like that, or maybe I should just kind of keep it like it is. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess anything up. Or I don't want to, like I said, it keeps feeling like I don't want to be rejected, or I don't want to mess something up, or maybe it's just, you know, all the weird reasonings that men have. I don't know. You're welcome. Okay, last person, Philomena. Hey, Nandu. Hey, welcome. I am actually on the last read, so you'll probably have to come back another time. I'm on the last read. So the list is closed. Okay, so Philomena, I just started a new career as a corrections officer. I just want to know, how am I doing at this job? Okay. Let's see what deck we're gonna go with. All right, we'll go here. Hold on just a minute. All right, just had to check my messages. Okay. So, all right. So Philomena wants to know, how are you doing at your current job? New career. Let's see what's going on. All right, we'll do one more shuffle here. All right, let's see what we have. First card we have is the, let me scroll back up. King of Fire. All right, in the reverse. Hey, Tommy. No, I didn't see your question. The questions are actually closed right now. I'm actually about to leave after this last read. I've been on here for almost 2 hours, or 2 hours or so. So you'd have to come back another time. 5 of Air. reverse. Ten of water. Okay, so let's start off right here first and see what's going on. All right, so we take a look here. The Ten of Air, it deals with idealism, being ambitious. It deals with being charismatic. And this is what it says. It says, focus, 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 communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Okay, so that's starting off right here with this King of Fire. All right, so we got things moving. We got things burning, right? Hey, Kushi, thanks for subscribing. And don't forget to click the like button as well. Thank you so much. Welcome. So you have the Five of Air, which was in reverse. Now it says, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. However, this was in the reverse. So that's not necessarily what it is saying, but it's actually in the reverse. Okay. And then you have the Ten of Water. Okay. And that one says, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. All right, so when we go back to the King of Fire card, in regards to your question, you started a new career. Are you doing good at your job? Is this something good? Is this something that you're going to be good at? Is it going to pan out good? Okay, so when we look at this King of Fire, this definitely says, to me, it communicates that you are in a position where you are able to exhibit your leadership skills, to be able to stand up and just kind of really do what you need to do, right? So this solidifies the fact that I think you're going to do good in this particular career field. But it also tells me that, you know, since you are fairly new, it's good to be able to refer to other people, utilize advice, listen to people who have been successful in this particular position, just kind of analyze and look and see how things are going, see how things are run, see how things are set up, really be analytical and really pay attention to everything, and then listen to those who have been successful in this particular area. If you do those particular things, then you will see that you will be very successful at it as well. You already have the ambition. You already have the determination. You're already, you know, that gumption that you need. Okay, so this is what this card is saying, the King of Fire. Okay. Then you have the Five of Air. Hi, Kushi. It's closed. I'm not taking any more readings. I am sorry about that. Okay. Now you have the Five of Air that is reversed. Now this is the opposite of what it's saying. So you're saying, did I make the right decision? This is going to be good. This is saying, yes, this is the right decision that you've made. You will be good in this particular area, right? It also says, learn what you can and review everyone's motive. This goes back to what I said about being very attentive and being very analytical. Being in this particular career path, in this position, you have to be focused, you have to be analytical, and you have to be able to understand and interpret what's going on around you. Be a quick thinker, be quick on your feet, and really interpret and understand what's going on. So you really have to be on watch, literally, mentally, physically. So that's what it's saying, like you have to be sharp. So make sure you keep yourself up to that manner. And then you have the Ten of Water here. It says, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So what this is saying is, remember how I said, connect with those people who have been successful and understand the ins and outs of what's going on. If you align yourself with that and then couple with your characteristics and what you already know, I think you will be very successful. And then in this career path, it will also afford you the ability to do things that you want to do financial wise as well, for yourself and for your family. So was this a good choice? Yes. Will you be, will you do good? Will you be successful in it? Yes. But it's coupled with partnering up with people who have been successful so they can kind of give you the ins and outs, and then you can kind of mesh that with as well, and then you can be able to, do well. All right. So that's basically what that's saying. Hopefully that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? Do you have any other question about that? Philomena? Philomena, are you still there? Does that make sense? Do you have any other question about that? But you just started. Like, if you're fairly new at it. So like I said, of course, when you go through training or whatever it is that you have to do, of course, you learn the basics of what's going on. But a bulk of any type of career that you're in, you learn on the job. You learn while you're there. And I think that's why those cards came out about you partnering up or conversing or having a network or connection with somebody who has been successful in that position. So you need to find somebody, if you don't talk to anybody there, or if you do, you need to find somebody who has been there for a while, who has been successful, who knows the ins and outs, that can kind of give you some wisdom or some words of advice. And then coupled with that information and what you know and how you feel, then you'll be able to set yourself up to be successful. So don't try and just hit the ground running or hit the gate and be like, I'm just at the top. Nobody starts off at the top. So you have to continuously build yourself up. But the smart thing to do, what these cards are saying, is find a mentor or someone who has been there for a while, who's been successful in that position, that knows what they're doing, that knows the ins and out. You can take that information and then in turn use that with what you know, and then you'll be able to be successful at it. But at this point, what these cards are saying, you made a right decision, and it's going to afford you what you want financially as well for yourself and your family. So I think you're doing a good job. I'm not getting anything heavy or negative or alarming or red flag or anything about that per se. So like I said, it's very important for you to be able to couple up with someone who has been successful in that position. Okay, it says it's very hard to find people to help you in this profession, which is understandable. And that's kind of like in any profession, because it's like a lot of people are just kind of stepping on heads to try and get to where they are. But at the same time, me as a person who, I don't like to talk to a lot of people outside of just kind of being online, I do find a lot of information online. So if that's something that you need to do, people who try and look stuff up. Try and look up information. Like, I'll look up information before I even talk to somebody. So then when I finally do talk to somebody, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Or I'm like, oh, that's not what I read, but okay, let me hear it out and see. And then I weigh the options. Okay, I understand what they're saying. So even at this point in time, and don't overlook the point that, you know, spirit, God, whatever you believe in, they will send people your way. Okay, so if you really praying, or, you know, you manifesting, or you're like, I want somebody, you know, to cross my path that will kind of give me a little bit of insight, don't look over that, because that can happen and it will happen. But on top of that, you know, kind of do your research as well, and just at the end of the day, do the best that you can. That's all you can do, to be honest. Hi, Shakira. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I am on my way out of here. I've been on here for like over an hour and a half, 2 hours. So click the notification button so then you'll know when I go live next, and then you can be one of the first people in the chat. But I am leaving, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out and subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Peace.